Good morning, people. My beautiful collective. Hope you're enjoying this weekend. Again, if that resonates, if my voice resonates, if any of my other messages have resonated, then there's more than likely a message here for you. Like I said, I'm here with messages from my remembered truths that got me to my highest self to help you remember your truths, and your true highest selves. That's all I'm here for, is to help. It is my purpose to help the collective, help those that are on the brink of the collective. I'm not sure what it is, but come in with a mindset that everything happens for a reason. There is a reason I am here in front of you. There's a reason why 6 months ago I was in the same spot as you. But I've been guided to help, and that's what brings me here. Anyway, like I said, if it resonates, there could be a message here for you. If not, go ahead and scroll on. It's fine. The messages are meant for only certain people. Alrighty. Yeah, we're just gonna do a collective pull. See how the energy is out there today. Moving into Aquarius, spring. It's going to be pretty hectic until the 20th, my birthday. Can't wait to see what I get. Anyway, let's pull some cards and see how you all are doing. I'm doing good. The energy's weird, feeling a little heavy today, but it's the process. The Empress in reverse, wealth and abundance. In the reverse, vanity, unnecessary luxury, sensitive to flattery, lack of refinement, arguments at all levels, sterility. The Empress is, the divine feminine in that, the wealth and abundance part of it, the feminine energy. But no, this is the energy out there, the lack of refinement, arguments at all level. This, again, goes with, keeping everybody divided, keeping everyone separated, keeping everyone against each other. But yeah, if you're not embodying that female, the divine feminine side, and like I said, there is no gender in the tarot, so swap if you need, but gentlemen, we all have to embrace that divine feminine and the divine masculine to combine them as one, the Emperor and the Empress. Ladies, you have to do the same thing. But yeah, in the reverse, that's lack of conviction, lack of, but it's also the energy out there that's being exposed, that's keeping us all against each other, that has been keeping us against each other since the beginning, which brings justice in the reverse. Two major arcana in a row. Justice is, you get what you deserve. That's what justice is, but the only, bigotry, injustice, legal entanglements, insecurity, harsh judgment, false accusations, lack of proper balance, abuse. That's, again, this is where the cards go. This is the messages anyway. They're keeping us unbalanced. There has been no justice for us. No justice. It's their way or the highway. Pretty much. You have to do this. You have to go to school. You have to, and that is the control. And like I said, it's not your fault. It's not your mommy and daddy's fault. This goes back to the beginning. Okay, when somebody made that choice to, not be good, and, you have to see it for what it is. Everything happens for a reason. All this has been tests and lessons you need to learn to move on. Self-love, people. Self-love. Break the control and get balance. The Two of Pentacles in the upright, the physical here, you're materialistic. There has to be balance here. Balance knowing that you're the only one in control. You are the only one in control. You can decide to see shit for what it really is, or just keep letting it control you. All the fear. Fear is the biggest one. Fear is controlling everyone. They put it in everything. Religion, everything to control you. Fear is the biggest one. You have to release fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. It's a fear reaction, and it's meant to protect you. It's meant to guide you, not keep you just in fear constantly. And that's what they do. They take that imbalance. They just don't want us to balance it. And in the uprights, that's what we're doing. We're balancing it now. It's coming to fruition. Like I said, the spring equinox, time for rebirth, renewal. Anyway, let's see where we're going. We need the balance. Which brings out the Page of Swords. Intellectual development. That's what I'm trying to, to have the true balance in yourself. You have to regulate that nervous system. Balance your nervous system in the physical. Stop letting them control your emotions, because then you're letting your emotions control you. You're the only one that has the fucking willpower, the brain power. That you're the only one that can operate this thing. Go in there and fix it. Okay? That's the intellectual development. Know that 49 years of that wasn't me. When I was born, I remembered I knew who the fuck I was. I knew I had a mission. I knew I had a contract on this earth. Okay, but it waited for me to wake up and remember. And that was the shadow work. That was the tower moment. That was me finally giving up. Okay, but I had never actually given up. It was just that one last, that finally pulled my head out of my ass and figured out that this thing was being controlled. Plain and simple, people. Plain and simple. And you gotta see it for what it is. You are the only one that can project anything that comes out of your head. You're the only one that can filter anything that goes in. Go through it and just find your truths on everything. That's what happens when you awaken. You start seeing the truth behind everything, because you start questioning everything, and you will be guided to it. Your emotions are guides. They're not there to control you. And that is the biggest control thing they use. That nervous system is the battleground. The Fool coming under the Empress. Again, like I say, the Fool is the beginning and the end of the Tarot, another major arcana. But he's the one going through this journey of life, this school. Learn the lessons, let it go with love, gratitude, and forgiveness, and move on. Or you're going to get stuck in the cycles. And that's the problem. They keep us stuck in the cycles by control, fear, keeping us divided, unbalanced, under the Empress. Which, gives us no justice. We just, do what we're told. Do what you're told. Don't question anything. Do what you're told, because we said so. And it's not them. It came from, like I said, it was a choice at the beginning. Not your fault. Not your dad's fault. Not your grandma's fault. But you're the only one that can rewire it. You, the Fool. The Page of Cups. Intuition, another message. A sensitive young man shows his emotions, dreamer, imaginative, immature, useful, has good ideas, love, consolation. That's the imagination I was talking about. That's the imagination that we had when we first came here, when we saw the world for what it truly was, and then slowly that got, taken away. You can't talk to yourself. You're not supposed to have imaginary friends. Those are your guides, people. When we were born and we came with this contract, again, those of us that were chosen, that were trusted with it, that's the whole point. We knew. And then it got suppressed. Whoa, you can't think that way. You can't, it's time to shut up, let the adults talk, because we know what we're talking about. No, they were programmed. It's just been a non-stop belief in a program of this is what you have to do. Don't argue. But no, you are the only one in control. You don't have to do anything you don't want. You don't. Use that fucking intuition. Like I said, those are your guides. Your emotions are your intuition. They're there for a reason. They're there to guide you, not control you. Anyway, the Page of Cups, I mean, that's getting that imagination back under justice. I mean, that will get your justice back. That will open you up to so much. Remember that imagination. It is the key. I know it. I know it. Another page. The page, that's 3 pages. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of messages. Or the pages are also these scholars, the learners, the one that are, like I said, when we're first, brought it into the veil, we have that. And like I said, the Pentacles is the physical, intellectual work. Again, opportunity to increase income, financial proposal, new challenge, someone you can count on, negotiations, goal setting, solid beginnings, and open-minded. Yeah, to get that balance, I mean, you have to balance the mind, body, and soul. Again, those of us but I know. But anyway, so many messages. I mean, the financial stability, I mean, that's been another thing of control, the rat race. You have to do this, you have to do this, and whose pocket have you been feeding? It's not just your boss at the time, it goes back to a major, you have to go back and, like I said, go into the rabbit hole, see who actually controls everything. And you will see that it's all run down to, this is what you have to do because, can't let you have that imagination because we know what it does. We know what it really is. And I know what it really is now. The Chariot, another major arcana. In the reverse, though, I have the power and willpower. And that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, you do. You just have to see it. I mean, it sounds hard, but you are the only one that can control this. Nobody is controlling you unless you let them by their perceptions, their beliefs, their storyline, shit that's been passed on for generations of bullshit. You're the only one that can pull your head out your ass and see it for what it truly is and fix that. General disorder, illness, dangerous lack of control, danger of a violent accident, bad news, fatigue, tactlessness, misbehavior, restless activity. I mean, the Chariot's all about moving forward, doing the work. But that's where they got us flipped around and we're moving in the wrong direction. That was never supposed to be intended for us. This is, working our lives away, whatever, is happening with the children, that is all being exposed. I mean, that wasn't what was meant for us. And that's what we forgot when we lost our imagination. This was never meant for us. Okay, but the wrong people took control. And it was all about their intentions. Anyway, let's keep going. All these messages and major arcana. Another one, the Hierophant. Oh, I love it. No, the Hierophant is good. Look for someone to guide you in life. And that has to be yourself. I mean, like I said, I'm here to help, but I can't pull your head out of your ass. I pulled my own head out of my ass and fixed this. I did it. You're the only one that can do it to yourself. But the Hierophant is all about boss, judgmental, in the reverse. Overly critical, narrow-minded, authoritarian teacher, lack of spiritual support, illogical, superstitious, inconsistent. I mean, that is he's all about, the old traditions, the old wise, they're all full of shit. Okay, I'm just going to say it plain and simple. And the Hierophant, I'm going to go to my chart here real quick, just to, where are you at, the Hierophant? He's down there. Rebellion, supervision. I mean, and it's about the control they've had. It's time to break the old traditions, the old shit that is being exposed to us now, that what they've really been doing. And not just by my generation. I mean, this has gone back since the beginning, I say. But that's, I'm not here, yes, I'm here to guide. I'm here to help this collective. I'm here to get this collective's awareness raised so we can, I mean, if you know, then you know what we're here to do. What is happening. This whole going into Aquarius, baby. But anyway, the hair. I mean, yeah, we gotta. But that's seeing for the world, seeing the world for what it truly is. God, so many major arcana. We got Temperance in the reverse. The Temperance is about, balance for sure, patience, spirituality, and positive mentality. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, I love when they play along, but I mean, you need that positive mentality. That's where they keep us in the negative. Whether you believe it or not, it's all about frequency and vibration. Okay? I am at a high vibration now because I took back control. I know how to control my nervous system, my emotions, and let them guide me, not control me. Okay? Excuse me. Which opened the spirituality. It is real. Trust me. Okay? 6 months ago, I'd have scrolled past my crazy ass too. I was never religious, never really spiritual, but I never lost that. I know, I see a pattern in people that are awakening. I never quite lost that imagination. I always loved, sci-fi, the fantasy realm, dragons, D&D, all that stuff that we didn't lose as a kid. Some of us haven't quite lost all the imagination. And that's the key, people. But Temperance, in the reverse, disorder, conflict, bad combinations, quarrels, possibilities, or shipwrecks, disagreements. And it's just stating what, they keep us divided to keep us at different vibrations, different frequencies. If we were all to raise the consciousness of the conscious collective, that's one conscious. It comes from one conscious source. We are all connected to it, though. It is learning through us. That's why the soul is put in the body, to experience through us. And until it awakens and you remember who you actually are, why you came here, your purpose, your true purpose. Not the rat race, not slaving away for somebody else's fucking gain. No, that's not what we're meant to do here. And you have to see it. You have to see it and fix it yourself. Open your own up. Find your truths on everything. Question everything. Find your own truths on it. Get rid of the past beliefs, the past bullshit, the past, this is it. Don't question it. Question everything. Anyway, I love you. Love yourself first and foremost. Self-love set me free. And that was, uncluttering this to open this up again. Anyway, love thyself, and thank you.